Alright, hi there YouTube, it's me Morphsuit America, and in this video I'll be talking about PSO2 and stuff for my channel, because I have a lot of content ready, it's just that I'm having a lot of issues here and there, and I'll explain them while I talk about this video. Now, obviously I'm still trying to focus more on PSO2 since that's the game I want to highlight, so understand that if you are watching my channel you get to see a lot of videos for this game. However, I am also trying to showcase some other stuff, and I am trying to make a lot of scripts for a lot of videos that I plan to do. It's just that I've been super busy with my real life job. And if you don't know, I'm a security officer, so I've been pretty booked when it comes to working over at the amusement park that I'm in. But because of the new season that's coming around, hopefully I'm able to produce videos every now and then. The reason why I haven't been able to produce as much is just because I've been super busy, and every time I try to get started on a video, it's gonna take me a while, and most of the time I'm already tired from work, so I really haven't done anything. Hopefully that will change. But I'm still having issues with certain things. One of them is just making sure that the specs that I'm using for PSO2 is right. Now, it might be because of PSO2 and just how wonky it is. It might not be because of OBS. I am trying to find a middle ground for the quality of it, because once again, I'm gonna get to the point where I'm like, screw everything, or I already have been. Like, screw everything, I'm just gonna start recording it, and I don't care about the graphics. I'm just gonna try to prove my point or talk about whatever I need to talk about and release it on the internet. I understand that the old videos I made way back then weren't that great either, so as long as I can get my point across. Secondly, I might need to get a new mic or get a professional mic, because using a headset mic really isn't that great. But yeah, that's the thing though. Right now, I'm actually swapping to all my other characters so they can pick up all these client orders. Because I was supposed to do it last night, I just got super tired. Because I also went out and about and other stuff. But yeah, I am going to try to focus more on PSO2 though. I am going to make review videos for a lot of things, just know that it's not going to be immediate, or it's gonna take me a lot of time again, because I still need to rework these scripts that I typed up already, but they're outdated because of the fact that they added a lot of new stuff. So that's kind of on my fault for not releasing it ASAP, but I'll get to that, or I will release them in due time. Now, I will also state the fact that I am getting back into phone app games. Now, I'm not getting back into Dragon Blaze for obvious reasons that I kind of stress over when I did a couple of the streams and when I talk about it on my Discord. But pretty much, I can't get back into Dragon Blaze. Even though it has an auto run feature now and you can easily exit out of the app and stuff, I just can't get back into it because there's no incentive for me to actually get back into it. There's no richness to it that would persuade me to get into it, because the biggest thing to get me to stay in a game would be the lore and the characters and the fan service. Now, the fan service is just a plus side, but the biggest two are the lore and the character development, because a lot of games that I recently played are able to give a lot of character development and flesh out all these characters that I wouldn't really care about, but then I start to care about because of what they had to go through. Dragon Blaze does not do that entirely. Now, there are some characters that are able to have their own spotlight and they have been fleshed out. It's just that it's not all of them. And there are games that there's one game in particular that has a lot of characters, but they'll be able to flesh out like what they did or who they are, or give a personality behind them, and it's Epic 7. Now, I haven't really highlighted the fact that I have been playing Epic 7, but I am in Epic 7 and playing it every now and then. So yeah, I am trying to get the damn videos that I have on my phone into my PC. It's just that it's been a struggle because I don't know how to do that, or it's not allowing me to actually transfer the videos into my PC. So yeah, that's something I had to figure out. But I am getting back into phone app games, and the biggest one that I'll be highlighting would be Honkai Impact 3. Now, if you don't know about Honkai Impact 3, Honkai Impact 3 had its own stuff, and it was, well, I can't say it's a prequel to Gun Girl Z, but it is in a sort of way. Now, I'll make a separate video going more into details about it, but for now, just know that I have a lot of stuff that I want to do. It's just that I haven't been able to execute it just because of me being tired from work, and also how it would eat up a decent amount of time. And when it comes to rendering and editing, like that takes a while for me to even do in itself, and I don't really have that spare time to do so. And then when it's my day off, I tend to just relax on that day off, or hit the gym, or do some sort of exercise, because I know that like just standing around at work doesn't really give me that much exercise, or doesn't really tone out my body and give me what I need, like more stamina, or like, you know, work on my cardio, or work on my abs, or blah 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 blah. So yeah, right now I'm just swapping to all my other characters so I can actually pick up these client orders before the daily reset kicks in. And also, I do want to stress the fact that there will be a Western version that's supposed to be released in 2020. I don't know if they're gonna really pull through with it. I have a lot of thoughts about it. I'm really concerned about it more than like worried about it. But if the Western version's able to do a lot of things that the Japanese version is unable to do, well, strictly in terms of like mechanics and balancing out the game, then I'll give them props for that. But at the moment, I don't think there's any sort of information talking about what the Western version has to release. There's only speculations, and once again, concerns that I've been kind of thinking over, because the game's going to be up to date. It's not going to be hard to level up your character. It's not going to be hard to actually get some of the character features from the Japanese version into the Western version. All you need to do is look at the specs that you did for your character design. The biggest thing I'm worried about is the microtransactions and the collabs, because the collabs are the biggest things. And when it comes to Phantasy Star Online 2, it gets to the point where it's more on the fashion and the characters you make compared to the actual gameplay itself, because the gameplay is pretty straightforward. Now, it's heavy on the PvE side of things compared to PvP. They are trying to add more for PvP, but I don't think it's a good thing, or I don't think PSO2 should emphasize on PvP stuff, because it's just strictly PvE, and it has been PvE oriented in the past Phantasy Star games too. So kind of, I don't know why it's trying to do PvP stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, some people may want it, but in my opinion, I don't want it, because I'm not a PvP person. I'll do it every now and then, but I mean, I'll do it on like a game like a MOBA. But anyways, that should conclude this video. Once again, I'll start trying to produce videos hopefully by the start of September, or give it a few more days after this video release. I will be able to pump out videos, because I'll actually have like 3 days off back to back to back, compared to like only one day off on a Wednesday and then another day off on a Sunday, where I'm like still super tired. So yeah, once again, it's going to be one of these videos where I just blabber on about what I plan to do. Hopefully I will execute it. I know that I haven't really explained as much when it comes to fixing, because there's a lot of new stuff, and a lot of people who watch my old videos might already know the basics, but there's a little bit more things you can manipulate with now, because it's episode 6 and they added a lot more features into it. I still need to update some of my old videos talking about like X cubes and stuff, and some pros and cons for having multiple characters, because right now you're seeing me going on all these different characters, but you don't know if you should do it or if you shouldn't. Now, the basic gist of this is like, if you're gonna have multiple characters, you're gonna have to invest in getting them, so you're gonna have to spend a couple real life money to do this sort of thing. But in the long run, it's gonna give you a lot more in terms of storages, in terms of money, and in terms of like just having different mags and playing out with different classes for these specific characters. Now, do you need to do this? No, it's entirely optional, depending on if you're able to handle the micro management, and if you're able to macro, micro, I can't remember which word is the proper word to use, but if you're able to handle multiple characters on the same account and actually do something with all these different characters, then you will be fine. If you hate managing a bunch of different characters and you just want to manage your one character, then I'll just say stick to that one character or maybe a couple characters, because it is getting annoying on how you have to do certain things. Now, they dumb down a lot of things, especially when it comes to well, I wouldn't say leveling up your character, but when it comes to unlocking a bunch of the maps, they made that easier now. I just realized they did. They cut that down. And I'll go over on how you could try to power level your character from level 1 to like level 75 at the very least. Because it's not that hard. Especially if you have multiple characters that can back up your one character. Now, this character, I know that I have a couple of recordings that I haven't released yet, so I'll release those soon. But she's a special character because, as you can see, her level is still, well, this isn't her right class. I started to use her a lot more because I do need to get the money that I can get off of her when it comes to doing her weekly missions. So I've been using a different class because I'm still uncertain on what to do with this character in terms of class combos. But yeah, Deathheart, she's that special character that I need to try to record everything on when it comes to her leveling. Now, I haven't recorded everything because I started to stray away from that, but just know that I've been trying to record the important snippets where I know I'm going to get a lot of experience for. But yeah, with that being said, hopefully this recording is fine as well. I'm just going to upload it as it is, so it might sound strange, it may look strange, but I'm trying to get my point across. And I'll eventually start making videos because, like, goddamn, it's getting annoying. And also, I have a lot of projects on the back burner. It's not just videos I have to get back into. I'm trying to get back into doing a bunch of fan artwork or a bunch of commissions. I'm also trying to get back into my storyline. So there's a lot that I put behind because of my goddamn job. But I need the money because, you know, I'm trying to pay off my university debt and get rid of it before I turn 26. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, hopefully, which will be like maybe in a week or so. But I'm trying. I'm really trying to produce videos for you guys. It's just that you gotta do what you gotta do in real life first before you start doing these other things. If it can't pay me, then I can't really put time and effort into it. So, once again, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.